Hello everyone. All right, so we are driving to the gym for episode 2, the final push in our road to 700 pound deadlift. So we're gonna be doing a deadlift session along with some hamstring and upper back work. It should be a fairly quick session. I'm gonna try and get at least one set of each movement filmed. I'll try to get the warm-ups for my deadlift. And right now we're just working on recovering from our back injury that I got about a month ago. So I just heard something pop in the lower left side of my back, and I figure it's just a spinal ligament tear like I've experienced 2 other times in the past. So it's not too big of a deal. I seem to be healing up pretty fast. Today I'm aiming for a 5x5 at 485 on my deadlift. And hopefully I can get through it without any pain or having to reduce weight, but we'll see how that goes. I want to push for a few more pounds here before I start doing singles and moving into any kind of a peak. I think if I can get back up to my original strength level where I got injured on a 525 for a 2x6, which I completed both of those sets and they were very easy, but I had unfortunately accrued too much lower back, like erector fatigue. And so I was losing a lot of spinal rigidity during those sets, and I arched too much, and that's when the injury occurred. So if I can get back up to doing sets of 525 for a 5x5 would be really good. We're just doing a really simple progression right now, adding 20 pounds each week onto my 5x5 on my main day until I get back to normal. And then I just do 3 or 4 sets of 8 of some accessory on my secondary day. So I've been doing some deficit deadlifts recently, and those have been feeling really good. I'm kind of putting a pause to any kind of RDLs and stiff leg deadlifts at the moment, just because they kind of make my back act up a little bit. But that's what's on the menu for today. I will see you guys in there. All right, here we are with our warm-ups. Just a typical 135 deadlift. A lot of people get on my back about using a belt and straps for all my warm-ups, but I find it's the best way to keep my technique the most consistent throughout the session. If you're only putting on your straps and belt too late into the warm-ups, then it can be, you might not be feeling 100% form-wise. And especially since I've had to change my form so much to accommodate for this back injury, it's very useful to be doing this. I was feeling pretty good today. The last couple of weeks, my back has acted up on the deadlift sets, but today it seems to have gone really well. I have to arch a little bit more than I normally do. Kind of a return to some of the old form I used to use about a year or 2 prior to today. Back when I used practically no leg drive, so these are kind of almost a stiff leg deadlift because I'm not getting as low as I normally do, because the anterior pelvic tilt, I believe is what it's called, kind of makes my injury act up. So here we are at the set of 5. I did a 5x5 at the same weight. The sets were kind of grindy. This first one looks a little okay. I did take a little bit of rest for the last rep or so. Just a small pause right there. Overall, these did go pretty well, and I'm hoping to add another 10 pounds next week to continue the rehab. Here we have our rows. This is 220 pounds for a set of 18. I know, it's a lot of reps. This is going on a little bit longer than I expected. I just keep adding a rep each week, and I guess I was kind of unwise with my starting rep range with these because we are up to 18 reps now. It's been about 4 weeks since I started this hypertrophy training block, and I need to probably wrap up this weight pretty soon and start adding more. But here's another back angle for the second set. So, oh man, check that out. Yeah, this is one of the only times I've ever actually recorded some of my back accessories from these angles, so that is always fun to watch. Check that out. I'm kind of excited to see when I lose weight, see more definition there in the back area. Yes, the back is definitely one of the easiest muscle groups to grow as a natural. But all right, here's our speedy pullovers. That was the sus angle. I did not like that angle. I appreciate my cameraman, I should say my camera girlfriend and my camera friend. who take these videos with me in the workout. But yeah, here's a slightly better angle of the pullovers. I just feel every muscle group when I do these pullovers. Like, I was feeling super sore in my chest. It hit a little bit of your long head of the tricep and a bunch of the upper back. They're crazy. Somehow I've been able to survive putting those in between my bench days. But all right, so this is actually my favorite clip of the workout right here. This is the first time I've ever recorded myself doing hamstring curls, but these were brutal. 175 pounds for 3 sets of 15. We're just topping out the volume here. I'm probably going to just drop reps and increase weight next session because there's no way I could squeeze another rep out of this. But yeah, I love this. Yeah, look at how difficult that is. Very, very tough. Very tough.
Alright, here we are after the workout. Man, I'm getting blinded by the sun. I hate the winter here. The sun is always in your eyes. But that was a reasonable workout. Those hamstring curls really beat me up. They got pretty sloppy in the last 2 sets. I skipped those last session because I was actually really sick like 3 days ago. Still able to get a lot of my workouts done at the full weights, but I'm definitely feeling way better today. Those deadlifts are a little bit tough. Feeling better though. My back didn't give me any trouble really. As I probably mentioned earlier in the voiceover, I have to arch my back quite a bit to get it feeling normal. If I try to tuck my back and keep my spine a bit more neutral, like in a pause deadlift, it makes my back injury act up a little bit. So it may be a few more weeks or so before that's feeling good enough to resume my typical deadlift form. But for now, we got to do the arch maxing. So I know it looks really bad, but it actually feels really comfortable on my back. It takes away a lot of my leg drive though, so those reps can be pretty slow. So it's kind of like a pseudo stiff leg deadlift almost. Yeah, the rows actually went really well. We did sets of 18. I was surprised at how easy that was. I might do just like 1 or 2 more sessions of those, adding another rep, and then we'll finally bump up the weight. And I think that by the end of this the 11-week program I'm running, we might be maxing out that machine for a few too many reps, and we might have to actually start throwing extra plates on it because it only goes up to 245 pounds. And I'm fairly certain I'm going to max that out. I've been able to do that in the past, but I think this next time through, I'm going to get way too many reps, and it'll be a bit unreasonable to keep it at just the 245 pounds. Yeah, the pullovers were pretty funny. I included a sped up version of the first clip, which it was kind of a bad angle, so I retook it the next time around. But I hope you guys like watching that. That was the entire workout. Thanks for watching. If you made it this far in the video, please subscribe and like the video. It really helps me out. I really appreciate the support. And leave a comment if you have any suggestions or comments in my training video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.